Hey everyone, thanks for checking out part 2 of Home Series here with Brenna and Brenlow Properties.
Yeah, let's do it.
How would you describe this light fixture? What's the, like, is there a trend name for it? Is it just the light bulbs? What's like?
Well, yeah, so the Edison bulbs are a big trend right now, so people definitely like that. Another big trend right now is kind of the industrial look.
Yeah.
And so I would describe this as a transitional piece, which is a bit modern and a bit industrial, but this is obviously not a modern home. So kind of bringing a little bit of those styles together in a way that it works in the style of the home.
When you're showing people the house, do they call those things out? They're like, oh,
yeah, people definitely do. One of the things that we try to keep in mind, so when you're looking at houses online or whatever, you can tell when it's a flip. Usually they're pretty boring. So we try to put some personality into them and put a little bit of style.
Yeah.
And buyers really seem to like that.
How do you choose fixtures for stuff?
Yeah, so it's a lot of what's appropriate for the style of house and then the style of decor that we're going for. Brand recognition is good because when people buy the house and they see a brand that they recognize and that they have trust in, that's a good thing for us. So brands like Moen and Delta, a lot of consumers will connect with those. Kohler is another one.
Right.
It's nice when we can get that brand recognition, but ultimately it's about what product is right for the design. So we knew when we moved the front door up to this level of the house, actually, we wanted a door that let in a lot of natural light. We wanted a double door. So we were specifically looking for a manufacturer, for a dealer that had this style of door, and we wanted it to be fairly simple in the glass panes.
So you go to your dealer and then they'll show you the stuff that they carry, and
Mm-hmm.
then, you know, is there anything that they have specifically that sells you on that?
What may make us go through one dealer over another is maybe we've worked with them previously and they were easy to work with. Maybe it's the service, you know, maybe it's they don't charge for installation. So it's kind of a combination of the product and then the add-ons that make us decide to work with or continue to work with a certain dealer over others.
So are these windows original?
These are not. When we bought the house, there were single pane windows. Buyers tend to want double pane windows for energy efficiency reasons. And we knew that we wanted a window that was wood on the inside because that is what is appropriate for this style of home, this neighborhood, this price point. This one is vinyl on the outside, which is great because it gets wet with rain and everything, but it's wood on the inside. So we've gotten some great comments on these actually, and when we were deciding what brand and what dealer to go with, we went with a dealer that we had worked with before on garage doors actually. You can get steel, you can get fiberglass, you can have the kinds like with windows in them, you can have the kinds that look like carriage doors that swing out, you know, you can put all of this hardware on here, stuff like that.
Yeah.
Because the garage is so visible from the street and from people who come to the house, we knew we wanted it to have a bit more visual appeal. So we were specifically looking for a manufacturer that carried a color like this to go with the color we wanted to paint the brick on the house, and that also had hardware accents like this available.
People still wanting fireplaces?
Yeah, people love fireplaces. It's a conversation piece, especially in a house like this. It just fits the character. So having it look good and, you know, having people like the way it presents is important. So I picked a tile that was very timeless, that would go with a lot of different styles of decor, and we refaced it and people complimented a lot actually, so it seems like